Always lock your car the second you get in. You don't know who's gonna be watching you or who's gonna be stalking you. Just spent $80 on gas. What about you? We are money magnets. Money comes to us. We love spending money on investing ourselves. Affirmations. Whenever you feel guilty for spending money, just know that you need to spend money to live, and it is good to invest in yourself, and money flows back to you. Every penny you spend is brought back to you tenfold. Those affirmations will save your life. Anyway, today we are gonna go to get Chick-fil-A. I've been craving Chick-fil-A since I moved to LA for some reason. I've wanted it ever since the first day that I moved here, and I don't even know why, but we are not gonna ignore the cravings because it has been way too long. I'm gonna go through the drive-thru. I don't even know if there is a drive-thru. Hopefully there is. I'm the luckiest girl in the world, so I'm manifesting that there's gonna be one. And then we're gonna chit-chat. I feel like I haven't had time to chit-chat with you guys, and I have so much going on in my brain. You guys know. If you're regular in my vlogs, you know that I freaking love to talk. It's probably too much, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I feel so thankful that people actually like listening to me talk. Now let's go get chicken nuggets.
Can I kill it with you? Not even they can stop me now. I don't even think about it now because my life is sweet like cinnamon. Give me reasons we should be complete. I can't compete. This is the life, this is the life, this is the life, this is the
Bag is secured. Okay, let me give you guys a haul before I start driving. We got a medium fry. My favorite fries to get are from Chick-fil-A because they're so freaking good. The waffle fries, oh, they're incomparable. They probably should have given me more. And then I got the 8-count nugget, so good, with ketchup. Always wear your seatbelt, okay? I thought I would start by answering the questions that I get asked the most after living in LA. I've noticed that I've been making LA my personality trait. Like, that's all I talk about. Like, oh, I live in LA. Yeah, we know, you don't have to say it all the time. Some differences I've noticed since living in LA. Let's start with one, the traffic. I think this is an obvious, a no-brainer. Everybody knows that the traffic is insane here. If you guys have ever played...
At the light, turn right onto Kinross Avenue.
If you guys have ever played the video game GTA, that's what driving here is like, I swear. People just swerve, they'll cut you off. It's not like a personal thing. It's not like, oh my gosh, that person just cut me off. They're such a bad person. I did something bad, obviously. People just have places to be. Everyone has somewhere to be, and everyone's always in a rush. It's definitely a fast-paced living city. So even if you're not in a rush, when you're driving, you feel like you're in a rush because everybody else is in a rush, you know? Another thing is, surprisingly, you would think in a city like this that the people are mean, but everyone I've met, except for this one homeless lady, have been so unbelievably nice you would not believe. I was struggling to get into my parking residency the other day, and some lady, random lady, doesn't even know who I am, doesn't even like need to help me. There's nothing in it for her, but she just chose to help me
this light,
with my parking.
then at the next one.
And she was just so helpful. She helped me with my parking ticket. She helped me get in, and I saw her in the elevator, and she was being so nice to me. And I just felt so loved. And everyone here is down to talk. If you want to have a conversation with somebody, just start talking, and honestly, they'll probably talk to you back. Not guaranteeing you that, obviously, because I don't know everyone. Second, compared to a small town, there is so much to do here. I never get bored. There's always a new cafe to try. There's always a new restaurant to try, a place to get lunch. There's always something new because of how vast it is and how much of everything there is, so you never get bored of the same thing. Granted, I still get pretty much the same thing all the time. Yeah, that car almost just hit me. It's okay. We're gonna forget about it. I almost ran over a girl the other day. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was turning right and there was 2 seconds left on the pedestrian thing and I didn't see anyone, so I started going because you know how it's a solid green, you can go, but you have to yield to the pedestrians and everything. This girl jumps out in front of my car, puts her hand out, makes this big scary face, and I'm like, ah, puts her hand out, my car hits her hand, and then I slam on my brakes. I'm like, there's a cop. Another thing is I've never been worried about getting pulled over because everyone here is just has somewhere to be, so cops aren't really gonna pull you over unless you're doing something crazy, outrageous. Anyway, I had a panic attack after. It was a moment where I thought I was gonna run someone over, and that's a scary moment if you ask me. When you are just living your day-to-day life, feeling chill, and then all of a sudden you almost kill a person, a human being, it's a little scary, I will admit. I'm struggling to get this ketchup open. I am quite jealous of motorcycles here because they can just cross in and out of traffic, and I'm like, can I be you? This cop totally just did something illegal. See, it's GTA here. Another thing about moving to a city that I didn't even think about that often, there's been so many things that I never really thought that I would have to do once I moved to a new city, but now that I'm here, it's like so much more different than I thought it would be. For example, I do not leave the house without using my Google Maps. Wow, it is so pretty right now. It's golden hour. But everywhere I go, I have to use my maps because I don't know where anything is, of course. And I'm just getting used to the red lines on the Google Maps because there's always traffic. But honestly, I don't really mind the traffic. I do when I'm in a hurry, of course, but I don't mind it because I like to roll my windows down and I like to play music and I like to jam out. And if I'm not in a hurry, it just makes a jam out session more fun because it's longer. Another question I've been getting is if I'm making friends or not, or if I'm like meeting with family at all. I have been hanging out with a few people, not a lot yet to call my best friend, but I went to a cafe with one girl. I did film that with you guys. I went to Universal with the other girl. That was fun. I went to brunch with an old YouTube friend, and that same YouTube friend, we're gonna go watch the Taylor Swift movie this week, so I'm so excited. Maybe I'll film it, I don't know. But I'm slowly trying to accumulate more friendships as I'm getting myself out there more. It's just kind of hard when you don't know anyone and you just are like, hey, let's hang out, I don't know you. It's scary, but it's fun to get out of your comfort zone. Once I do get out of my comfort zone, it feels so thrilling and exhilarating. I just want to keep doing it, but then I don't know who to text. And there's so many people that have texted me that I need to text back, but I also just get text anxiety. Does anybody else? I know I have a text to respond to and I know I need to do it, but then I forget and then I get anxiety about responding to it and then I just don't want to respond to it, and it's just so weird. Why do I talk so fast? I'm in the area of where UCLA is, and Ian actually has a game with UCLA in 2 weeks, and I'm so excited because every single one of his games I've had to commute a really long way, either a flight or a 12-hour drive, and this next game is gonna be less than 20 minutes because I live in LA and it's not so far away. And then I get to see Bay in Los Angeles, which is so cool, and I'm so excited to see him. I don't know if he'll play in this game, but it's kind of just a gamble. Another thing with living in LA is I miss my parents and my sister so much. I probably already said that in a video. My mom is second on my best friends list because we're always snapping and updating each other on how life is in Idaho and how life is here. And as much as I miss them, whenever she like updates me on the family back at home, it doesn't make me miss where I was in that time in my life. I'm so happy to be in LA, doing what I'm doing right now, doing social media and just enjoying it. It's just like a weird feeling because I miss them, but I wouldn't want to go back. You know, I love the memories we have and the time we have, and I love when I get to visit them, but I wouldn't want to go back to where I was, if that makes any sense at all. And that's okay. You know, life changes, life moves on. Everybody goes through changes, and changes is a part of life. So we just gotta learn to roll with the changes and just move on and then keep going upward and onward, because life is supposed to gradually get better. It's not supposed to, but I think if you think that way, then it will. So that's what I'm thinking. Every time I get Chick-fil-A, I always regret not getting a large fry because these babies are delicious. Still going 5 miles an hour on the freeway. I feel like I've also been getting a lot of questions if me and Ian are still together. Yes, guys, me and Ian are still slaying the day. We are doing long distance and it sucks, but I personally love him a lot. I really love Ian with all my heart, and I think our love can make miracles. Sue me if that's cringy, but I really believe that. So let's say we have to do long distance for 10 years. I'm hoping not that long, gosh. That's just assuming the worst. But even if we had to, I would be okay with that because those 10 years would be long and dragging, but they would make it worth it in the future, I think. I don't think I've ever loved a human being as much as I love him. And I'm so happy for him that he's in Arizona, he's conquering his dreams, he's being able to do football and make friends, and I'm so happy for him, and I'm gonna let that happiness just keep us moving forward instead of getting jealous, you know? And of course, there are times where I do get jealous, but that's normal in every relationship. But I just know that it's gonna be worth it, and I know he loves me, and it's gonna be okay. I'm really just venting to you guys right now. The thing about Chick-fil-A is I always get so full. Even though there's only 8 nuggets and some fries, I get so full after eating, and it's such a good feeling. I hope all of you are slaying in your everyday lives. Don't forget to follow your dreams. No way! No way! There was just a guy pulled over on the side of the road peeing on the cement wall! Well, I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Welcome to LA, am I right?